go. Peace, everybody. My name is Kim Joyce. This is a new channel that I'm starting, and I'm really excited about it. If you don't know who I am, it's all good. I'm going to give you a little bit of background of who I am. I am a singer, a songwriter, producer, performer, ex-basketball player. I played ball at Ohio State. I'm a PK, preacher kid. When I was at Ohio State, I graduated economics major, married. I'm a wife. I have a female wife, so it's a lady on lady situation going on here. And we have a son, a toddler, like a 1.5. He's off the chain. I love him so much.
Come on, see if you're ready. Okay. Keep swinging him.
And I'm also somebody who's just been working on myself my whole life. I've been working on myself for a lot of different things. Number one, I started off working just to be the best basketball player. You know, I wrote on the wall to my dad, like, I bet you I'm gonna dunk if I dunk. You owe me, I think I said $200 or $400. That was the dumbest bet I've ever made in my life. I'd take that bet if I was him all day. Shit, if you dunk, I mean, we gonna be banking more than 400. I'll give you this 400. But I was working on myself to be the best basketball player I could be. And after that, you know, I was working on myself so I can, you know, get to these girls. You know what I'm saying? I was a teenager trying to, you know, get to girls to like me or figure out how I wanted to approach this situation, knowing it really wasn't acceptable in my household. I didn't have any like blueprints on anything or no role models, no advice. Then I went to work on myself as a musician, as a music artist. You know, I always wanted to be a great musician. I've always wanted to be one of the greatest musicians of my time. You know, super amped because God, He gave me a talent, and I have doubled that talent. Y'all heard the story about, you know, God gave somebody 10 talents, He gave somebody else, I don't know, like 2. He gave somebody 5 talents. He gave somebody 2. He gave somebody 1. Person with 5 doubled it. The person with 2 doubled it. The person with 1 buried it. Well, I definitely ain't buried, you know, any of my talents. I've been working on them all. You know, I've learned how to play the guitar, how to produce. You know, super shy cat, and I've, you know, been able to perform and grow as an artist and as a complete artist. So I've always just been working on myself outside of music, back to girls, you know, trying to, you know, the honeys, shit, back in the day, you know, I was trying to get the attention of females. But that definitely subsided, you know what I mean? But always still working on myself. Self-mastery is where I'm at now, being the best version of myself. And I've never stopped as far as from reading, working out. I've had a great upbringing. I've had great parents. Like I said, I'm a PK, preacher's kid. And my parents, they're awesome. They worked their ass off to be where they are in life now. I always seen them reading. You know, my dad and my mom, you know, they always worked out, but my dad definitely worked out real hard. We went to the gym as a family, you know, once a week or maybe twice a week. I can't take that right now. We went to the gym quite often, and I seen them go to work long hours, and then leave work to take classes to better their knowledge and I don't know if it was necessarily knowledge, but make themselves more valuable in their workplace. So I had great role models, and I seen they're still together. They're still, you know, a couple, you know, so I've seen a great marriage. I've seen hard work. I've seen stability. But like I said, I had a radical lifestyle. I haven't had a blueprint on how to, you know, in dating. I never had a blueprint in, hey, I wanted to do music and me being alternative lifestyle, singing. And I'm not saying about bullshit. Like, I feel like I'm definitely one of the greatest, man, and on my way of being one of the greatest. Like it's never gonna be any bullshit, even if I'm talking about something that's fun and not as serious as being in love or whatnot. Like it's all very relatable, but it's I'm an artist that touches on life. Um, I think sometimes we get a lot of bad representation when you got LGBT artists. It's like sometimes all you know push one direction, but like I feel like I'm a multifaceted artist, and you don't really see too many artists like that out. Um, Looking to from self-employment to being a multimillionaire. I've worked a 9 to 5. I got a gig now, but like I'm trying to live like a life that I haven't seen anybody in my family live. And that's what I've been working on my whole life is freedom of time, freedom of expression with music, freedom of self, freedom of speech, and self mastery for me to be the person to look how I want to look, to feel how I want to feel, to be able to communicate in a way that I want to communicate and let it be clear and understandable and have the wisdom and the wit, but at the same time the poise and the discipline, and the self control that's necessary to just be the person that I want to be. I remember somebody saying one time, like, hey, if you could answer a door and it be who you want on the other end, like I'm outside knocking on the door, who would I want to see open up that door? And it's really the future version of myself. Like I think that person is so fly, and I'm closer to that person than I've ever been. So this is what this channel is all about. It's not, I'm not going to limit it to anybody. This is a free platform where anybody could get any sort of information or vibe, whatever it is that they're searching for. This is for men. This is for women. I mean, we have a son right now, so it's definitely for my son to be able to go back and get advice from me at all times. Things that I've learned, things that I think are important. Yeah, like I lead like a real stoic. I hope I'm saying this maybe right or if it makes sense, like a stoic life. As far as there's certain principles that's been around forever that you can't abandon. I mean, it makes for a great life. It makes for a great experience and for great influence and legacy. And these are things that are important, not only to me, but I want it to be important to my family, like my wife and my son. I want to lead by example. So that's what I'm saying. Like I work hard every day on myself. And this is a channel to as well be a community and a safe space, and hopefully just providing value for others who are working on themselves and looking to be better, whether it's better in shape, eating better. I'm vegan. I know the best vegan comfort that you can do. I also know the way to go about counting your macros and getting good resistance training. And there's a lot of great information out there, but I don't think it's too many coming from somebody like me. And sometimes we all could be saying the same thing. A lot of different influencers saying the same thing, but hopefully I'm gonna say it in a way that's relatable and somebody can digest it a little bit easier coming from, the way that I'm speaking, my experiences, the things that I've learned and researched and I'm relaying to you. Because again, like I said, I've had a great upbringing, but it's just some things that I've messed up a lot because I didn't have a blueprint. And I feel like it's better. I put it on X, or the old Twitter, a couple days ago. Something about like it's just as good, if not better, to be the person or become the person who you thought you needed growing up. And I wish I would have had somebody to tell me, to not waste so much time on girls or buying things that I didn't need, and really just focus on mastering myself, staying disciplined, consistent, staying sharpening my axe, because sometimes you don't necessarily know how I'm at the stage where I'm just controlling the things that I can control, but I'm really opening up my faith and my trust in God and the universe is saying, like, if I'm taking care of this, then I know that God and the universe and is going to take care of itself. Like, we're all connected. Everything is connected, and so if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, Y'all may call it karma. I don't know what y'all might call it. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, it's just helping everything else, work in my favor. So a lot of things I don't know, but I got trust and faith in, things are going to pan out. But I'm really controlling right now my mind, my body, my spirit, um, you know, my attitude, you know, the things that I got a handle on. Like I'm working on that. So again, this is for everybody. It's for my son to be able to look back on. This is for women, especially like if you're of LGBT, QIA. I'm old school, so y'all gonna have to teach me some of the stuff. Like I like ladies. Look, that's it. And I love everybody who does whatever they do as long as it's safe. You know what I'm saying? Be you, because life is short. It's another quote that he was saying, man. Things in life has been going on there's nothing new under the sun. Shit has been going on for years. The same principles, the same matters, the same times. The sun always comes up and always sets. Like winter comes after fall. Like everything has always been the same, over time. But at the end of the day, man, life is short. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make the most of these moments right here, right now. Kind of lost myself. I'm hoping that I won't do this. I'm going to structure this a little bit better. But I wanted to jump on here because it's better now than never. And sometimes you can overplan. Sometimes you just got to trust your intuition and saying, hey, I need to get out. It's going to get out. So if you got patience and you sticking around, I appreciate you. But yeah, again, LGBTQI. Oh, that's me talking about being old school. But anyways, I think it's important for us to have another representation out there that has some values. That is like that's what I'm saying. The values, things over time that matter. Family. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind. Being the best fucking woman or stud or gay, whatever you are, like I feel like I don't necessarily see that a lot. I see a lot of us having a good time and having fun, but when it comes down to the nitty and the gritty, how is your household? Or, are you trying to settle down and get married? You know what I mean? Like, how is your body? How is your mind? How is your finances? Who are you talking to that you can confide? And are you too overly available, kicking it out at parties or whatnot, as opposed to finding, if you are going to talk to somebody, talking to somebody who's building with you and helping you to grow as a person. Like, I think that we just need to grow as society, and I'm trying to tap into the communities that I'm a part of that are relatable to me, to see if I can be of some influence, and some people can be of influence to me, the right people for the right things. But at the end of the day, I'm working on myself, inner me, and that's the most important thing. This is also available for men because, again, I have a kind of a masculine mentality. I'm a female. I love my femininity. I love my body parts, but I'm about as close to an other as you can get without being an other. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm an other. My wife, she was walking around calling me an other the other day. Because, I like to work hard. I have a more masculine disposition when it comes to a lot of things. I look up to my pops a lot. I look up to my mom's nourishment and her smile and how she impacts her room. But I look at how my dad takes care of fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Or, I want my family to feel safe and protected, and I want to do that. My wife, I don't want her to work. It's too much shit at the house that I don't want to fucking do. I know I could work. This week I worked I was at work. I clocked in at 8 a.m. Monday. I ain't clock out to 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday. I worked straight. Like, I could do that. These clothes is going to be fucked up if you got me keep trying to wash. You know what I'm saying? I'll wash them. I ain't going to play around, but that ain't what I'm good at. I could work. You know what I mean? And I want her to, be able to take care of things that she needs to take care of. Make sure her energy is great, because the baby's around her a lot of the times. You know what I mean? And it's just a lot of things that she'll be better at than me. So it's like this is for men too, young men, older men. Oh, and this is for people of not just younger groups. Like, get the words that I'm telling you, all the youngins. LGBT. You can even be straight, because I'm gonna talk to you about like really what it takes to be a woman as well, because I have that perspective as well. Like, you got to take care of yourself. You got to be able to cook, boo. I mean, you really, really do. You know what I'm saying? It's just some other shit that we gotta touch on. Young men, I feel like, hey, staying in the gym, keeping your focus off of females. Like, it's a lot of things that we could talk about, but it's also an age group that is voided. Like, everybody 30 and up, 40 and up. We always say kids is the future. We still here for like another 40, 50, 60, 70 years, man. A lot can happen in 3 months. A lot can happen in 2 years. Like, we still need inspiration, and we still need things that we got to focus on as well. So it's for people who are younger at heart, but a little bit older up in age. I hate to even say older in age, but more mature. You know what I mean? Eclectically mature. It's for us. It's for the youth. It's for LGBT, QIA, because I understand a lot of the things y'all go through, but at the same time, we got to focus on some other things as well to make sure that we keeping it down. You know what I'm saying? And being our best version of ourselves, beside just being out and proud. Man, I want you to be rich, wealthy, healthy, free, and add value. Us all to be adding value to society. Because again, if we're all connected, like I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying, what you doing on your free time, it kind of does affect me. If we all for real connected like that. So this is what this channel is going to be about. I know this is a little bit of a ramble. It'll be a little bit more detailed and focused as I go on. I have, first video on the topic and go off that topic. But for now, just so you can know what you're getting yourself into, I want you to like, I want you to subscribe, I want you to comment. If there's anything in particular that you want to touch base on, leave it in the comments. My music, in case you guys want to listen to that on downtimes, if you got some time, listen to some music. I definitely say listen to my shit, because again, I'm working on myself. And the music that you sing, the music that you say and repeat and rap, it's affirmations. It's like spells. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you saying some shit that you want to permeate into your body. Words are very powerful. Y'all ever hear about the study where they put water in an ice tray, and then they wrote like words, like, and I guess maybe tape it to the ice tray. They just taped it. All the negative words, if you look, once the ice froze, it was like ugly. It just froze ugly. You know what I'm saying? But the ones with beautiful words like love, peace, prayer, it froze in just beautiful forms, like crystal forms. Like, words are important, So yeah, check out Kim Joyce music, boom bop. But make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with the videos. Hey, if you missed one, I know you can circle back around. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna be here forever. But stay connected, because kind of growing together, And I want to connect with you guys more. My website's kimjoycemusic.com. Beyond the music, I do have a Discord in which I've started, in which is going to be community based as well. I have a group. I have a subscription based one for you get music, especially like unreleased songs, but as well it's called a Better You tier, in which we work out together. It's a lot more lives, a lot more meetups, one-on-one in real time. So as you continue to find value in this, keep that in mind, that we can connect even further. But hey, I'm looking forward to this journey, and I love you guys. I hope you're rooting for yourself. I'm rooting for you, and I'm gonna catch y'all real soon. All right, peace.